We are already streaming. So my case topic today is project management office PMO. I'm just going to be explaining more about project management office, what they do, their importance and all. So um, this is my content. We'll talk about what is project management office, what do they do, project manager, qualities and function, project management relationship, importance of a PMO office, why this management, then summary, we will have questions or conclusion. My name is Anya David. This session is so that you can meet me. Project management. We start by asking the question, what is a project? A primary endeavor which has to give out a unique output power. Projects are different from operations. Most times when I go around to ask what project are you working on, most of us give me an operation answer. A project is something that has a definite beginning and an ending, while operation is continuous. Projects are temporary, they create unique products and are closed after attaining desired objectives, whereas operations are ongoing processes. They are repetitive and the objective is to sustain business. Most of our tasks here are projects and most of our tasks here are operations. So we need to be able to differentiate. Next slide. Project Management Office. What is a project management office? A project management office is a group or department within a business, government agency or enterprise that defines and maintains standards for project management within the organization. The PMO strives to standardize and introduce economics in the executions of projects. That's Wikipedia definition of what a project management office is. Project management. What is project management? Project management is the practice of initiating, planning, executing, controlling, and closing the work of a team to achieve specific goals and meet specific success criteria at the specified time. The primary challenge is to achieve all of project goals within the given constraint. That's the main reason be able to manage a project. Like I said in the beginning, a project has defined beginning and defined ending. So project management is the way in which you manage it so that you start the project at that given time and end it at a given time and get the result that is expected. What do they do? What do project What are the project management processes? They fall into five groups. The first group is initiating, second one is planning, third one is executing, fourth one is monitoring and controlling, and the fifth one, sorry, is the closing. So you have to first of all initiate the plan. You are giving this project, there's a problem, give them, you state the problems and the solutions. Then planning, how do we come about these solutions? what and what do we need to put in place for this to be a solution. Then executing, putting those solutions as in bringing them to life. They were ideas formally, but now bringing them to life so that it can work for that problem. Monitoring and control, you need to make sure that okay, these solutions that have been provided, they work, they actually solve that problem that is being faced. And closing means okay, you have said that this project is supposed to start maybe 1st of October and end um 31st of October. So you have to make sure that all these stages, that solution or idea goes through all these stages and it gets to the closing date and does not exceed the closing date. Um, so we'll be watching a short video that explains more about project management. This video is just going to tell us what management is all about and still state most of the things that I said before concerning the process of project management.
Project management is a game where the objective is to deliver the project on time. Danger, unwelcome delay occurs at every step. Careful planning. Project management is a game where the main objective is to deliver the project on time. Danger, unwelcome delay occurs at every step. Careful planning prior to execution ensures everything reaches the customer without slippage. We do not fear short deadlines, changes, and testing. Smart tactics enable us to keep one step ahead of any pitfall. At So Interactive, every project is delivered according to guidelines, at the right place, at the right time.
Like a circle, still showing the process in which project management takes place. Project management knowledge draws on 10 areas: integration, scope, time, cost, quality, procurement, human resource, communication, risk management, and stakeholder management. So all these are areas involved in project management. The integration of the idea, the scope, time management to get this done, sure you start at the right time and finish the project at the right time. Cost, if you are going to be putting that idea, making it live, you need to put into consideration the cost. How much is it going to cost us to bring about this solution? Like I said before, how well is this solution going to solve the problem? Is it something that solves the problem completely or something that just solves part of the problem? But these all things that your customers are going to take into consideration if they are going to be buying that goods. Even your clients, if they are going to follow suit that idea you got about. This is all what you're looking at. You can't tell me you're trying to solve a problem and this is the solution, and that solution is only solving half of my problem. Then human resource, procurement, how to get things for that, um, for the solution that you're providing, whatever it entails. Human resource, they are very essential to any project or any organization that is running a project or a company or organization. They are very important because they help you to balance the work relationship between the client, the management, and the employees. Communication is key. You must be able to explain to somebody what your idea is all about. There's this saying that if you cannot explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't know it yourself, and it's very true. So you should be able, if you are telling somebody you have a solution, you should be able to communicate that solution to the person. You should be able to explain in a manner that the person understands. Okay, I think I have an idea of what this person is talking about. That solution this person is talking because when you start a project or anything, there are risks on every course of the way. And like that video said, one of the major risks is getting to finish the project before the deadline. Time is one of the major factors and the risk factors. So then the stakeholders too. Stakeholders management that deals with the client, and the organization as whole. Those are the two main stakeholders. So you can't keep one happy and the other one feeling uneasy. You must make both parties happy for the project to work fine. So all management is concerned with this, of course, but project management brings a unique focus shaped by the goals, resources, and schedule of each project. The value of that focus is proved by the rapid worldwide growth of project management as a recognized and strategic organizational competence, as a subject of training and education, as a career path. So project management is recognized as is goes beyond just managing a project. It can be a career path, it can be a means of training and education for someone. Recognized as strategic organizational competence. That's when you have all this training and it's a career path and you're working with an organization. Moving on, what is who is a project manager? You can't have project management without a project manager. Not everyone can handle the project very well, but people that have this skill, that have this knowledge, will handle the project better. A project manager is a professional in the field of project management. Project managers have the responsibility of planning, procurement, and execution of a project in any undertaking that has a defined scope, defined start, and a defined finish, regardless of industry. Autonomy of a project management manager. The brain, obsessed with process, solves problem, creates order out of chaos, loves to check things off list. So a project manager is supposed to have like a checklist. When you do this, check, I've done this, so that she can he or she can have like an account for whatever they have done so far in the project. Um, Finishes sentences before you do. That means the person has um, the person is really smart and intelligent. When you're trying to when the client is trying to like bring up an idea or something that he feels should be added to the solution or whatever is being created or the project being worked on, before the person finish talking, he doesn't have to repeat himself repeatedly. He or she already understands what the client is trying to talk about, manages time zones, milestones, deadlines, and burn rates. Her ears listens to clients, listens to team, attunes to the silence between the words. Should be able to understand not just verbal words, but the expression of the person. You know, there are most times when somebody is telling you yes, but the facial expression and body movement of that person is saying no. So a good project manager is supposed to be able to sense all this. Listening skills should be A. Shoulders hunched from bad posture and sitting too long at a cheap desk. Would love a chair massage. Hands types at 90 WPM. Manages there are so many browser tabs open and they can tell which one they need to go next when they are looking for something. Takes detailed notes, tries to avoid choking anyone, both client and boss. Hair sometimes gets pulled out, does not get let down until happy hour. So they are always up and doing. You can't see them when something is going wrong. That's when they are complaining that they are tired or you don't know what to up and picture, spotting bumps in the road, cries tears when things go awry. Just kidding, PM never cries. So what this is just trying to talk about is that when a project is about to start, they are already seeing the finishing of that project. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to talk about. They already see how this project is going to work about. They can tell the risk that this project is bound to face. They can tell the success rate. That helps them to calculate and evaluate their profit and loss. Nose smells trouble, does not stop smell. Mouth communicates clearly, tries to motivate the team. Consumes chocolate and alcohol. They're always up and running. They're always busy 24/7. Heart tries to have compassion for tech challenged clients. Empath- Empathize with clients' needs and represents those needs to the team. Provides positive feedback and incentive to the team. So even when a project is going southwards, she should be able to calm the client down. He or she should be able to calm the client down and put the client's mind at ease that this project is going to work and things like that. She should be positive minded. 10 attributes of an effective project manager. Effective project management entails having the following attributes that are essential in becoming an effective project manager. The first one is effective communication skills. One of the qualities of a good manager is being a good communicator so that he can connect with people at all levels. The project manager must clearly explain the project goals as well as each member's tasks, responsibilities, expectations, and feedback. So effective communication for the project manager does not mean verbal scripting. Also means how he's able to relate with both the client and the teammates to tell their expressions, to be able to encourage them, the responsibility, expectations, and all. Strong leadership skills. Effective project management means having strong leadership skills, such as being able to motivate his team and drive them to maximum performance so that they can achieve their goals. The project manager is not bossy or has both the eye of being he or she tries and not self in the shoes of and the employer abi the employee sorry. Good decision maker. An effective project manager needs to have the decision making skills because there will always be decisions that need to be acted on. This is trying to tell us that a project manager needs to be able to make good decisions because if the client is coming to you, okay, this is the solution that your teammates have suggested. How well do you think the solution is going to work? To be able to make good decisions. If there's any uncertainty, to be able to clear those doubts with the client, to be able to make sure also that the solution being provided is going to work. If it's not going to work, it's let's change that, let's add this, let's add that. Technical expertise, development software and accomplishing project goals. An effective project manager needs to have sound technical to understand the aspect. Technical side can greatly help the managers in taking strategic incentives when needed. Like I was saying yesterday, work in the way you should be able to at least of places so that if you are having a conversation with your developers, you are able to when they are talking about something, you are able to understand to a certain extent. Because I'm even sure that when the developer is explaining to you, be explaining in the layman's definition what it feels okay. These are the basics this person might understand. Maybe you whether you are not a software developer, but you should be able to have these basic skills. This organization. A visionary person can lead his people to the right direction as well as easily adapt to the change that comes in the way. They are good at empowering people to express the vision on their own. So an effective project manager should be able to sell his vision to both his team members, the client, to anybody. When he says, okay, this is the solution that I have to provide, be very clear about that solution that even you yourself start to what he's trying to bring to life. Team building skills. It is necessary that the team works in unison. Otherwise, the project will undergo various relationship challenges that might hinder its success. Project managers need to know how to give the importance they need by focusing on their positive traits. He has to be fair and just in his way, in the way he treats them, a toll on the project momentum and test the project manager's patience. It is essential that a project manager keeps calm at all times and be consistently grounded so as not to lose himself and adversely affect his relationship with him. A project manager cannot have grudges with any of his team members. He's supposed to maintain a sound relationship with them, no matter what they face project time. Good negotiation skills. This is needed project ability to negotiate. Times that conflict arise in opinion, project managers need share negotiation issues and maintain harmony. Like I talked on, I've done a KD before on partner, best alternative to negotiation. So a project manager needs a skill like that. When a new client comes in, this is the problem I'm having, and this is the project manager should be able to negotiate the terms with that project, whereby it's both beneficial for both the client and the team members of the organization as a whole. empathetic, understanding and caring for people as well as being grateful to their help are a few of that an ethic leader shows to his members. It includes understanding the needs of the project and its stakeholders. A good manager can initiate new projects as well as face the challenges that comes with them. It is necessary for an effective project manager to possess most of these attributes for him to succeed in managing the project. Roles and responsibilities. The roles of the project manager encompasses many activities, including planning and defining scope, activity planning and sequence, resource planning, developing schedules, estimating, cost estimating, developing a budget, documentation, creating charts and schedules, risk analysis, managing risks and issues, monitoring and reporting progress. That this is very important. This monitoring and reporting progress. Just because you are working on the project, you are meant to keep monitoring and reporting to the client so that the clients are aware of what is happening. It does not mean that only when things are going right that you call the client and give feedback. Even when you are facing an issue with that project, let the client know that okay, this is the issue, this is where how far we have gone, this is what is left. Team leadership, strategic influencing, business partnering, working with vendors, scalability, in- interoperability and portability analysis, controlling quality, benefit realization. Finally, senior managers must give a project manager support and authority if he or she is going to be successful. Project management relationship. Project management relation management results in improved project performance. There are four types of task dependencies, and each one has its own specific reason you would use it. We have the finish to start. For the relationship, we have different relationship in project management. That means for a task to go on, friends